get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Drinking After Dark, a podcast where we discuss random topics while having a few drinks. I'm your host, Darius, and as always, drink responsibly. And you make sure you follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Tonight, I have two very special guests with me. They were on before. Y'all could go back to episode 34 and watch that whole episode. I want to give a huge thank you for them to come back because I had a pleasure talking with them the first time and we had a whole lot of fun. So I want to welcome back to the podcast, Mr. Dan and Miss Jolie Frederick. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you tonight?
Good.
Man, I'm glad you guys are back, man. We had fun the first time, man. We're going to have fun again the second time go around. Before we get started, I'd like to give a huge shout out to my sponsor, Joe Shakinab and Shakinab.com. Go visit Shakinab.com for services, monthly updates, and contact information. Once again, go visit Shakinab.com, promoting leadership and scholarship. So, how you guys doing this evening?
Doing great.
Yeah, we're doing well tonight.
It's been fun.
And as always, y'all know I'm drinking on that Crown Vanilla mixed with Dr. Pepper cream soda. What you guys eating on tonight?
Drinking water and eating ofada rice. It's a Nigerian food.
Yeah.
Man, I want some of that. That looks good. What y'all eating?
It's extremely spicy.
Oh, I'm not afraid of spice.
Purely spice and rice.
Yeah, it's good stuff. If you like,
Gotcha.
this is good stuff.
Gotcha. Like I said, I'm not afraid of spicy food and all of that. My wife loves it. She actually turned me on to it. So now I just can't stop eating it. So, like I said before, Dan and Jolie is back for a second time. No, if you want to go rewatch the episodes, episode 34 featuring Dan and Jolie Frederick. But tonight we're gonna get into what they have going on this month of March. So, Mr. Dan, why don't you let the people know what you guys have going on this month?
Okay, so on the 26th of March at the ballroom at the Morgan University Center at Austin Peay State University, we have from 3 to 6 p.m. we have our Jolie Chateau experience, which is an event, a kind of a multi-purpose event. It is the launch of her new skincare line, our new skincare line that is coming out at that event. We are also launching a nonprofit, which is geared towards supporting the education of girls and the preservation of culture in Equate, Nigeria, which is a town famous for weaving, and we're hoping to support that weaving culture and maintain that as we go forward in time and give these girls not only educational experience, but training in leadership and entrepreneurship and marketing so that they can preserve that culture and then make a living off of that, doing that also. And then there's associated with that is a fashion show with two designers from Nigeria, both now based in the United States. So a first for Clarksville. This will be a West African fashion show. I don't think there's ever been one in Clarksville, anything like it.
No, I don't think there has been one either. I'm actually looking forward to coming. Where can they buy the tickets for the event on the 26th?
The tickets are on Eventbrite, or you can go to Facebook and look up Jolie Chateau Experience, and you'll have a link there. It links you right to Eventbrite. So either place, you can look up the event there. On Facebook, just go to events and search Jolie Chateau Experience, and it'll pull you right up there and has all the links in it. Tickets are $15 for students, $20 for regular, and then $25 for preferred seating for the fashion show part, where you'd be right up in the front by the models. And then if you buy a ticket at the door, it's $25. No discounts, because it would be at the door at that. So buy your tickets early.
Yes, buy your tickets early. And I know you guys going to share it on social media. I'm also going to share it on social media as well, at Drinking After Dark Podcast Facebook page and Instagram page, and also on my personal pages as well. So we're going to make this thing happen. And early today, I actually bought my tickets. I bought the two $25 tickets.
Yes.
So
thank you too.
So, I told you guys before, I'm coming. I wanted to eat the food. My wife is
I'm making special food and keeping yours aside.
Okay, cool.
The one for the event is not going to be spicy. So you want spicy, it's going to be made specially and kept aside.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I'm coming because I already bought my tickets. And, my wife, she's really into fashion. So that's another reason why we got the $25 tickets, because she wants to sit up front and really watch the fashion show and everything like that. So we're going to come out there and support. Once again, it's from 3 to 6 on the 26th at Austin Peay State University. Any more information, you could go onto the Facebook page and get your information. Make sure you buy your tickets. They will have the link on there as well. So the nonprofit, I think the last time we talked more about the skincare line, but I want to get more in depth to the nonprofit. Miss Jolie, once again, just let the people know how you started the nonprofit.
Okay. The nonprofit has been, the nonprofit has been good. Okay. So first and foremost, I've always had this inborn feeling or intuition that I'm kind of a custodian of culture, like a culture keeper. I've always felt it within. I love culture so much. I love tradition and culture. And because of my history back home as a makeup artist, I've worked in the show business. I've worked with different kinds. I've worked, let's put it, in different parts of Nigeria. So, and I've worked with different kinds of people and seen different fashion, and that kept, every time I saw the way other people preserve their culture, something takes me back to my culture. And I notice all the loopholes. So every time I see culture, like go for a traditional wedding and see how they dress, how they present, I'm like, I wish my people can, uphold this. So this has started for years. This is my 22nd year as a makeup artist, and maybe 23rd or 24th as a past model. So being a model in the past before being a makeup artist, I was also able to see so many things. So there are so many cultures, like I said, in Nigeria, and the way people uphold their culture. And some other people also weave. Akwete is not the only one that weaves in Nigeria. But I've seen how these other cultures have picked up their weaving and branding it, pushing it up there. If you don't say thou art, nobody would look at you and say you are something, If you like, I tell people, if you don't say I'm A with a capital A, they're not going to look at you as A with a capital A. they're going to look at you and give their own narrative of who you are and how you should be addressed. So that said, Akwete is the only one in Nigeria that has that size of fabric in different patterns, in different ways, and so on. Every other person have it either the same size but different pattern, just one pattern or one color or little piece. Unlike Akwete, the aqua akwete, I say aqua akwete because that's what it's called. It means akwete cloth. Aqua means cloth. So the aqua akwete is very unique. And so I've noticed growing up, the young girls stopped weaving gradually, you know, as culture, as economy changed and situation in the country changed, the zeal for it changed, the patience to go through weaving and selling it changed. And so also the idea of how to rebrand it every time or remodify it is not there. Whereas the Yoruba people have Ashoke, and it looks like every 2-3 years they remodify the Ashoke. Like when you see it, you be like, is this Ashoke? You know that kind of feeling. Are you sure this is Ashoke I'm looking at? No, it's not until you touch it. The way they will make clothes or fabric designs out of it when they wear it, the way they will sew the dress, you will say, no, this is not Ashoke at all. Ashoke means is what they call their cloth too, their own weave, until you touch it. And every time I did that, I'm like, I wish Akwete could do this. And so my twin sister's wedding came and I took some rhinestones. I wanted different. It's a culture that you use aqua akwete for your traditional wedding. So she had hers, but I wanted different. So I went to the store, bought some Swarovski stones, and I took my time. It took me a week. Every day I spent like 2 hours with an iron on the same spot. Every day the same thing. And people thought I was crazy. I said, I really want to do this. And I want to talk to one of my mommies that I know would listen and she understands, she would support me. I want to talk to her and see if there's a way we can teach people to modify, to bring up Akwete cloth, to tell the world about it all the more. I know sometimes people have done so and relapsed, if I'll put it that way. There's a time the Prime Minister of Germany wore it and it was a noise and then it died. It's like dust and then it dies. Because then there was a time Margaret Thatcher or somebody, one of those prime ministers in the UK wore it. It became like a noise, it died again. They showed it in London, it was a dust again, it died. So I went into research after coming to the US. I kept having that thing pressed on me every time again about the aqua akwete. It kept coming back, you know, like I said, that made me believe I'm a kind of a custodian of culture, some kind. So because that kept coming, I'm like, I think God wants me to do something for this land and concerning this fabric. So how do I help them? There are so many people that have taken it out of those countries, but it comes like a dust and dies down. What can we do different that can keep them weaving, that can keep this cloth in the limelight and put it out in the map of the world? So I also like to plant my feet on the sands of time. That's another thing about me. So I went and did my research, called people in the village, did a lot of research and discovered that the problem was the young girls stopped weaving. And you know, when the youth does something, it has some vibrance and energy that goes with it versus when an older person does something. So the old ones are just weaving and leaving it there, you know, but the young ones can go further, but they don't have the technical know-how. They don't have the resource. They don't have the internal enthusiasm, if I put it like that. You know, the enthusiasm is not there. So a lot of self-esteem issue, and so on. So I said, okay, if these are the problem, and some of them told me it's difficult for them to sell it. They don't know how to sell it. I said, because you are used to the market coming to you. You are used to, before the technology, Instagram and social media, people would come all the way to the village. So now they do not understand how to take these things and put it out and use the social media. They don't understand it. They want to go to school and focus on making good grades. And after that, they still don't have money to further. Most of them, they just stop at high school and stay home. And some don't even finish school and they keep wishing. So you see, so many forces are against them. So many things are against them. So that's where Wonder Weavers comes in. And so I went to my drawing board, first wrote out all those problems that are likely loopholes, and started to discuss. I started first with telling my husband about it, and he felt it was a great idea. Let's do it. And then getting my cousin from the village to go around and list all these things. She listed it. And then I went, spoke to someone. They need mental health counseling or like a life coach who would keep pushing them and nudging them. And for redesigning and modifying, I will play that role, since I've worked with so many designers. And if we find more designers that can come in to help us add some other creative ideas. So we got that. Then we discussed I cite so many entrepreneurship and leadership academy in Nigeria and discussed with them. And then I also had to check the risk of going from a town to another city, So that distance, the risk of going by road, their kids and so on, and then the cost of bringing that school to the village, weigh everything. And now we finally found one and settled for one, which will come to the village and give them the training. Now that settles another. So it's going to give them training on marketing skills, entrepreneurship, leadership, which would also include assertiveness training and everything like that. So we found what they need. And we feel at this point we are ready. So we have a company start this baby project. We've had some projects like that in the past where we took 25 cents of every of our sales, donate it and use it to send donations to Nigeria to kids, buy toys and so on. So now we're channeling this particular one now to Wonder Weavers Heritage Foundation. And we are seeking and employing people to join hands with us, either be a member, a sponsor, a supporter. The door is open for everybody to come on board and help us change the life of these young girls. And in the process of preserving our culture, if they know that if you weave Akwete cloth, you get to be sponsored or supported in this aspect of your life. That is a yearly sponsorship. So that 1 year sponsorship, I believe it will make a great impact on a 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14, 15, 16, and even a 17-year-old. And that's a whole lot, I believe. And this is what Wonder Weavers Heritage is all about.
Definitely. I'm all for it. Let's go out there and let's support. Let's go out here on the 26th, man. Let's make this thing happen, man. Let's do the great work of the Fredericks, man, because they're doing great work, and I'm really excited about what you guys have going on. Mr. Dan, if anybody can't make it to the event, can they donate to your nonprofit?
Yes.
How can they donate to your nonprofit?
Before the event starts, there will be a link on the Jolie Chateau website.
There is a button.
There's a button already.
There's a button on the website right now. So if you go to www.joliefrederickskincare.com, the first page is going to tell you welcome, and you will see donate. It's right there in your face once you get there. So the donate button sends it straight to the account, and it's a PayPal.
Okay. So yeah, definitely. If you guys want to donate, if you can't make it, like she said, it will be right there in your face on the website. It's right there in your face, and just donate whatever you can donate. Just donate. Let's help out. Let's help out these young girls over there in Nigeria, man. It could go a long way over there for them. Definitely. So, what have you two been up lately? I haven't talked to you guys in a month. What you guys been up to lately?
Production.
Putting projects together.
Back to back production. Like it's hectic. We are so sleepy. We have not been getting sleep.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. I actually seen your video on Facebook that you've done recently. And I was like, oh yeah, I still need to come by the store. I need to take my wife. I know my wife get in there. I know she's gonna, you know how it is, Mr. Dan, when you take a wife somewhere and then she's there for hours, you're like, all right, it's time to go.
That's yes, it is. We're ready. We're about ready for everybody to come in the door and take a look at all the products and test everything out. It'll be at the event too to test out, and we look forward for many people to come in. I think it's got.
Yeah, definitely. I know my wife, she's ready to test it out. We've been talking about it for like the last 2 weeks. Actually, we started talking about it last time I spoke to you guys, and she was really excited. So I was too, because like I said, she's into fashion. I love food, so it was like, all right, let's make this day, special for us, and let's go out and support other people as well and what they're trying to do and what they're trying to accomplish. And also too, my birthday is only the day before, so I'm just gonna make
birthday.
It. So that's birthday dinner. Our birthday date, I guess, would be best way to describe.
And we have a little announcement to make.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not jumping the gun. We have free gifts. We have gifts. Thank you gift for the first 50 people to arrive at the venue.
Oh, so we got to arrive on time just to get a gift.
Yep.
You might be getting a product. You never can tell, but you definitely are getting some nice, tangible gifts.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to make sure my wife start getting ready about 11 a.m.
Just tell her it starts at 2.
I have tried that many times and it still don't work. So I'm going to have to tell her.
She might just miss out on the gift. As soon as you get in, you get to the entrance, you're getting your gift, And it's not the same thing in one bag. It might not be.
Okay, well, I'm make sure my wife knows that, because she loves gifts, especially free gifts. So
I
promise you, y'all would like this one. Everybody would like this gift.
Okay, definitely.
Male and female.
Okay.
Along with skincare product, maybe.
We'll see what's
maybe.
Oh man, I can't wait. So I already know I'm gonna be at work early that day. So I'm already gonna have my clothes and all. I'm gonna leave early. Now I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna like, babe, listen, let's get there. What time the door is gonna be open?
3 p.m.
3 p.m. So 3 p.m. I'm gonna make sure my wife, look, we gotta be there at 3. I want my gift. I know you want your gift. Let's get there. I know it's gonna be a fun event anyway, but I love free gifts. I don't really care what it is. I'm just, if you can incentivize me on gifts, oh, I'm there. That's why I bought the tickets. Because you already got me with the food, and I got my wife with the fashion, but now you got gifts. Listen, be on time, get your gift. First 50 people through the door. All right. You get a free gift. So please be there on time. It's going to start at 3. Let's have a great time. When I get there, I'm going to take a picture with you guys, because I'm actually going to meet you for the first time face to face.
Oh, well.
So yeah.
Be ready, because somebody might be dressed in Akwete attire, and you might just end up laughing at him. Might. You just keep laughing like, Okay, I'm trying to understand what you have said.
Nah, I'll tell you, it's gonna be a fun event, and like I said before, I'm a push it on my social media platforms. I know you guys gonna push it on your social media platforms and stuff like that. So we're gonna make this just one of the best events of the year and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure I get
hope
some.
so.
Yes, that's.
I hope so. I have some people telling me, "Oh, I'm going to dress in African attire." I said, "Have fun. It's African fashion show."
Well, I could tell you right now, I'm gonna be in nice jeans, a nice shirt, and some nice shoes. So
that's good.
That's good.
Very acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anything about. I want to learn more about the fashion, especially Nigerian
Maybe
fashion.
just add color. If you want to do anything that has to just maybe or get a hat. We call it Papa's hat, and then you'll be looking African. And a cane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I might just do that.
Because he might be having a cane with him too.
Might. Okay. I'm finding out what my outfit's going to be.
Yeah, he's finding out online.
Maybe finding out
online on a live show. What he's going to put on. Isn't that good?
Yeah, thank you, dear.
Oh man, I'm excited about it. I can't wait. Like I said, my birthday on the 25th, and I'm going to an event on the 26th. And whatever I do after that, what my wife has planned, I just can't wait. And it'll be springtime as well, so we never know how great the weather will be. So I might be outside for a while, enjoying the weather, and hopefully my allergies won't kick in and all of that. But
I hope
definitely.
Mine too.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I know some people have already started. So, but I know regardless, I will be there. My wife will be there, and I'm gonna let my family and friends know to get their tickets. Is there a limit on the tickets, or is it just
no limit? No limit.
Well,
okay?
Many people has come in the door. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you heard it right here. There's no limit. So just gonna get your tickets, man. Come out, have a great time, and enjoy the festivities at the event. Before we go, I also want to remind my listeners, my viewers, that I'm on the road to 1K, 1,000 followers on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, on the Drinking After Dark podcast pages, and also on the Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers within the next month or two. So y'all go ahead and support Drinking After Dark podcast. I'm gonna have more guests coming on. We're gonna have more fun. We're gonna keep building and keep growing and stuff like that. So continue to support and also support the Fredericks as well.
Yes.
I know they have the nonprofit, they have the store, they have the skincare line, they have a lot of things going on. So like Mr. Frederick said, Facebook, Instagram, whatever information that you're looking for, I know they're going to have announcements going through their pages as well. So, just follow them and let's go out support. And, it's always good to support, locals. I'm a big component of that, support the locals and things like that. So let's go out there and support, man, and let's make things happen. And if you want to make a donation, like Mr. Frederick said, it will be on the website page.
Yeah, it'll be on the JolieFrederickSkincare.com page. It is there's a donate button there. You can donate any amount. We'll take as little or as much. It doesn't take that much to make a big impact in this effort. We are planning the way we've got it set up. Small donations will make a big impact. This is one place where you can donate a little bit of money and have a significant impact. So,
okay, definitely. So I will also put that on my social media pages as well.
yeah.
So to go ahead and donate if you can't make it, little
Yes.
or as much, make that happen. Excuse me, make it happen. So we could go ahead and, let's get these young girls over in Nigeria, let's help them out as well. Miss Jolie, like I said, I love your hair. Like I said, was that red?
Yes,
red?
it's braid. It took me how many days? I think 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I
Like,
did it because I was busy. So I just, whenever I'm less busy, I braid it whenever I'm less busy until I finished it. And
so
besides,
how,
it's too long.
so how many hours each setting did it take
I
you?
don't notice because it's when I'm less busy, I braid one, then I go around, do other stuff, then I braid. Mostly in the middle of the night. I got up at night to braid.
Okay, definitely. So we're coming to the end of the episode right now. Once again, if you want to go back to part 1 of the interview with the Fredericks, it's episode 34, so y'all can go back and check that out. So I always give my guests the last word before we go. So if you just want to remind people about the event on the 26th, where they could get the tickets from, what time it will be, and things like that. So Miss Jolie, the floor is yours, and Mr. Dan, you got the last word.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with us on this show. And thank you, Darius, for bringing us on this show. And we look forward to seeing you all at our event. Remember, the first 50 get a bag of goodness, of thank yous. And also, please try go to joliefrederickskincare.com and click on the donate button. And whatever, $1, $2, whatever you donate will make a big impact. Remember, you're helping kids in West Africa and the dollar rate is high. So $1 is about a lot of money in Nigeria. It's quite something. So you are not limited to how much you donate. You donate $100, $1,000, $1 million, that's fine. You're helping make an impact. You're helping us preserve a culture from going extinct, and you're changing the life of a girl. And if you do want to see the pictures of this girl and track their progress and what your donations is doing in their life, please reach out to us on admin@joliefrederickskincare.com or jolie@joliefrederick.com. And then would respond to you and we'll send you details, pictures, and even we'll also go as far as sending you their school results for each term, so you know that this is being honest and you see how much cloth or fabric they've weaved in a year. So again, we implore you to not only come for our event, to also support us and make some donations to help this nonprofit make a difference in the life of someone out there in West Africa. Thank you and God bless.
And Mr. Dan?
Yeah, so thank you all for tuning in and watching. Thank you, Darius, for having us. We've enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing people at the event, at the store also. As our new products come online. But just to reiterate what she said, even a small donation will go a long way in this. It doesn't take that much. The price of a cup of coffee makes a difference where we are. So, if you drink a latte a week, that extra latte, giving it to this donation will make a difference in the long run and hopefully change some people's lives. I know it will. It'll change lives. It'll help revitalize a culture that I think has the potential to be worldwide known. And I think we can make a huge impact for a pretty small investment in this. We really appreciate the time. We look forward to seeing people and have everybody come out and get a taste of West Africa, get a taste of West African fashion, and support the local community also while you're doing so.
Definitely. Thank you to both of you for coming on. Once again, you can follow Drinking After Dark podcast on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to Drinking After Dark podcast YouTube channel. Let's get up to 1,000 followers on social media and on 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Mr. Dan, Ms. Jolie, it was a pleasure having you on. I'm Darius from Drinking After Dark podcast, and we out. Peace.
Thank you.
Gotta get to the money. Gotta get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. So you know that I'm on it. Gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and me. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money. Early morning, so you know that I'm on it. And gotta make sure that my family straight. Gotta make sure that the kids and they. Gotta make sure that the bills is paid. And then let's get to the money. Get to the money.